Yo y'all, this was Happy 7, and today I'm going to keep playing Hello Charlotte episode 3, or maybe start playing it. I don't know. Last episode was weird. Aether works. Whoa! That's a different beginning than I remember. The world is clad in white and red. The awakened one sings a song of hatred and despair as she drains the color from the breathless bodies. In this deafening cacophony of pain screams, I say a silent prayer. Hello, Charlotte. Episode 3, Childhood's End. Again. The monstrosity hovers above me, sneering. Let's play hide and seek, shall we? I'll give you 3 attempts, she sings songs, caressing my cheek. I feel something crawl into my ear, but I'm frozen in terror. It's futile to resist. Run, little girl, she says. Let's meet where mother is. I have to hide. No way. After threatening me, she... What the hell? You don't have the right to be dead. Not after what you've done. You absolute freak show. Psycho. Murderer. No, she can't be dead. After I've seen what she's capable of... No, it can't be. I've seen her die before, multiple times. Hey, you're here, right? The one who was pulling the strings? Confirm if you are. Confirm. I see. It's just as she said then. You really do exist. Please help me find a place to hide. I'm injured, and Wiltshire must still be looking for me. I can't afford to die here. After everyone... Ugh. Scarlet vomits on the floor. Ugh, that monster. Our only problem is that I have restricted access to all the areas in the house. However, now that we have this corpse, this might not be a problem. Thankfully, I need only the eye. Scarlet brings out a box cutter. Acquired Charlotte's eye. Oh, disgusting. Let's go to the elevator. System note, switching control settings from Charlotte to Scarlet. With Scarlet's minimalist worldview, you'll be able to see the house in a new light. Oh, okay. Can I switch it again? Just anytime? Maybe not. Read the journal? Sure. Log 1245, data deleted. Log 246. As a rule, all Charlottes have a parasite in their brains. Unit Q84 is a special case. It's safe to assume that she might be a defective unit, as there is no traces of these parasite in her brain. As a result, she isn't acting according to the program. So far, the defective units have had different deviations, varying from having hermaphrodite bodies to being physically or mentally disabled. I'm yet to confirm if Q84 has any of the disabilities common to most of the defective units. Log 247. One of the most common themes in the stories is that all Charlottes are perpetually abused without fighting back. I presume it's the way to create an emotional connection to the character. As soon as Q84 learned about it, she immediately took measures to fight back. She stole the samples of the white flu from workers' laboratories and deliberately infected all the students who posed a threat to her. Moreover, she founded the White Society, which exists for the sole purpose of lowering the population of the school. She's planning to use mob mentality as a psychological weapon against the students themselves. Log 248. Ever since Q48 learns that Q84 learned that she cannot die until her story ends, her mind state has become more unstable. Whenever she gets badly hurt, she immediately ends her own life without a second thought. I think it may not be wrong to assume that she's afraid of dealing with the long-term consequences of injury. Log 2849. Out of all NPCs, Q84 seems to have taken a liking to Henri Warhol. However, all she does is push her around and make her laugh at her jokes. This story's Miss Warhol is quite timid and vulnerable, so I can't help but feel sorry for her. I keep reminding myself she's not the Henri Warhol I knew. Log 250. As much as I hate to admit it, I don't think Q84 will last for long. Her obsession with the color white is almost religious, which is quite worrying. Moreover, Q84 doesn't seem to have forged meaningful relationships with any of the tenants. However, she does experience loneliness and subconsciously longs for attention. I will be there for her. Okay then. Looks like an egg white. Okay. Oh yeah, the picture gallery. I forgot about all this. I have 45 and 55. Oh, this could be a way of measuring how far we are in the game. Yeah, so we're pretty close. 81% of the way there. And this time, unlike I think the second game I had missed a few, but in this one I've found every single one of them. Fuck yeah. Well, here goes nothing. Initiating eye scan. Eye scan successful. Alright. Even bloodier than usual. We need to go to the first floor. I've never gone there, but now that you're with me, I think we'll be fine. Please hurry. Might want to check out that camera. Oh, right. If you plan to stick around, how about I give you tasks from now on? I'm sure it'll be easier to navigate that way, so... New task. Find a way to enter the rooms on the first floor. We can't go back to the second floor, so this is the only place we can hide. Door's locked. Locked. Damn it, this lock has speech recognition. You can't go past here. Well, that's a wrap. Air vent, maybe? Enter the vent shaft? Sure. Is a storage room? Oh, I remember this. I cough up blood. Ugh. Ow. Sparks start to dance before my eyes. This room will do. I think I can rest here just a little. When I open my eyes, the lights blind me. Have I died? You have 10 seconds to explain yourself. Otherwise, I'm activating the security system. No, I'm fairly sure the afterlife doesn't have pink-haired midgets threatening me. 10, 9, 8, shh. Cover the boy's mouth with my hand, silencing him. Ugh. Quiet. She might hear us. Excuse me, what? What? Whom are you talking about? Charlotte Wiltshire. Do you know her? I do. So? Is she here? No, she isn't. She hasn't come home yet. Home? Oh, God. Oh, no. I have to run. I abruptly get up only to wince in pain. Can you kindly calm the fuck down? Wiltshire isn't here, and I'm not her associate, okay? Oh, my... Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh, my ears. Keep your language in check, will you? You're in no position to lecture me, miss. I treated your wounds. Where's my thank you, Mr. Honecker? Honecker? As in Felix Honecker? Yes, so? I once read a novel with a character named that. Not again. Yes, I know, I've read it too. Let's never talk about this again. So that was a sensitive subject. It's nice to meet you. I'm Scarlet Eiler. I'm sorry for being rude earlier. I just panicked. Hey. Alright, I understand. What did she do this time? What do you mean? It doesn't matter. Charlotte Wiltshire murdered every single person on the second floor. Oh. Well, that takes some talent. So you're the sole survivor? Yes. She wanted to play hide and seek, so she let me go. She's seriously messed up. Saying things like, I'll meet you where mother is. What could it possibly mean? She couldn't have possibly met my mother, because my mother is a kind, beautiful, and understanding. Do you have parents, Mr. Honecker? I'm not so sure anymore. He turns away, his voice becoming eerily quiet. I decide not to press him further. I have an uncle, though. I see. Say, are there any other people on this floor aside from you and your uncle? Hey, hold your horses. The fact that I've tended to your wounds doesn't mean that we're on friendly terms now. Why should I trust you? If anything, we should quarantine you in case you brought contagious diseases from the second floor. I'm fairly sure I'm not contagious. Like I said, we can't be sure. No one here is allowed on the second floor, Wiltshire excluded. So, you've never been to school? School? What is that? My words are treated by a kid without a degree. My wounds were treated by a kid without a degree. What good would a piece of paper with a signature do you? Look, you aren't coughing up blood anymore. Isn't that evidence enough? You're right. I'm sorry. Never mind that. Sleep for now. If you do anything funny, Mr. Bennett will break your neck with a TV remote. This Mr. Bennett sounds like a scary person. If you try to leave the room, the doors will burn you to death. But I'll bring you food so that you won't starve. Have any preferences? No, not really. Alright, I'll be back in a few hours to check up on you, Miss Eiler. You're my patient for now, so rest assured. No one here will harm you. Okay, I want to believe him. Mr. Honecker leaves the room. I stare at the ceiling. Hey, puppeteer. Thank you for helping me get here. It worked out somehow, didn't it? I think I need a name for you to refer to by. How does Lilith sound? Or would you prefer Seth? Probably Seth, because that's who he's been named for the past bit. And I think that Seth was more unconventional anyways, which is slightly more appealing. Alright, Seth it is. What's my father's name? You know, I've never had memories of the true realm. There's a place that's nothing like this world. In that realm, I didn't even have a physical body of my own. Nor was I my own person. Here, everything changed. But even though I have these memories, I don't feel a connection to them, as if they don't God, this chair is the squeakiest thing ever. As if they don't belong to me anymore. Or perhaps they didn't in the first place. Still, I feel like I should apologize to the person Scarlet Eiler of that world hurt the most. However, no matter where I look, I can't find him anywhere. Sorry, I'm rambling my thoughts. I need to rest. Good night, Seth. Would you like to save your progress? Sure. I dreamt of piles of bodies, soaked in red with Charlotte Wiltshire, sitting atop them. Find me, Scarlet Eiler, she says. Let's meet where Mother is. Pushing me down, hovering above me, Charlotte Wiltshire is crying. I wake up in cold sweat. Awake already, Mr. Honecker. Morning, Miss Eiler. Saw a bad dream? More like a nightmare. I have to find Wiltshire. Huh? Why so sudden? Weren't you hiding from her? I just remember something. And, well, after you finish my treatment, I'll have nowhere to go. Everyone I knew is dead. One wrong step and the doors will evaporate me. And now Wiltshire is plaguing my dreams. I'll find her and get it over with. How do you plan to do that? And when you find her, how are you sure that she won't kill you? I haven't thought about it yet, but I want to understand her. I'm afraid the logic behind your decisions... Whoops. You can't understand, you weren't there. She's not human. Charlotte Wiltshire is a monstrosity. She had her hair turned into enormous meaty appendages that she stabbed everyone with, as if a tumor grew on her body. Wait, appendages? A tumor? I might know what you're talking about. Please follow me here. I'll help you get up. Take the IV with you. I slowly get up and follow Mr. Honecker. Well, that is the single most low-quality texture I have ever seen in a RPG Maker game. What is this? It's a JPEG. Organic matter infected with a parasite. We were able to extract it out of Miss Wiltshire while she was sleeping. Killed her in the process, but she respawned anyway. But there's a whole pool of it. I know. After it obtained a host, it kept growing like a tumor. We were able to contain it because the host isn't sentient anyway. It's a viscera complex, which is basically a brainless mass of organs. With a sentient host to feed on, however, this parasite can manipulate the fabric of time and space. I call it the Oracle. There we go. Oh. If it's this powerful, then can I become a host? What? You have to be kidding me, right? Were you listening to what I just said? Yes, I was. I'm fairly sure this is the same parasite that Wiltshire used to cause the massacre. If I become this host, I'll be able to... Did the sleeping pills impair your thinking process? Miss Eiler, it's basically suicide. I want to agree, but all that comes out of my mouth is... It doesn't matter. Huh? No, find me, Scarlet Eiler. Just, please, I have to find Wiltshire, no matter what. I need the Oracle to face her as an equal. No, what in the world am I saying? If you say so. Huh? He agreed? We've only met yesterday, nor are we friends, so I'm not really in any position to argue. Besides, no, it doesn't really matter. I'll do it. So let's go. By the way, you seem quite knowledgeable about Wiltshire. I've been monitoring her for a while. Have you ever seen anyone die a gruesome death and have an exact copy of them walk in like nothing ever happens a minute later? There's something seriously off about that. Right, I thought the same way. Plus, Wiltshire herself is mentally unstable. She seems to be adamant about the conviction that all of the house's inhabitants are NPCs. NPCs? Non-player characters. Apparently, she strongly believed that this world is a game. Is that so? That's ridiculous. Although, what she said about puppeteers was true, so what if... We'll need to take on one of the vials from the cabinet on the left. However, we can visit the Oracle pool again if you want to. Although it's gross, and although it is gross, I find it extremely fascinating. It's a notebook with a cat picture in it. Do you like cats, Mr. Honecker? Ah, it's my research papers on the fatal feline attraction phenomenon. I flipped through the notebook. There's a 20-page analysis on rat behavior in regard to cat urine odor as compared to the odor of other animals. The other 60 pages provide a detailed description of mad cats and their possible connection to the Oracle. Here it is, got in a jar. Seems empty. It's a parasite, of course you can't see it. However, it's desperate for a host. Despite being this small, it's extremely powerful. Still, it might drive you crazy. Eat you from the inside. Are you sure it's worth the risk? No, I don't want this. I have to find Wiltshire. I'm scared. I have to find Wiltshire. Please, let's call it off. I have to find Wiltshire. It is. If you say so. Let's get it started then. Alright. What do I need to do? I'll operate on you and insert a part of the Oracle into your brain. Let's go. I have to put you to sleep first. It's a brain surgery, after all. Drink this. Okay, will you manage by yourself? You do not believe my abilities, do you? Sorry. I can't help but be skeptical. I know. There's no guarantee your brain won't reject the foreign substance. And your mind, too. You might not recover from this. I'll prescribe you suppressant drugs to prevent the parasite's rapid reproduction, but I can't promise anything. Nothing about this is fine. Find me my mind supplies. Fine, I have to find Wiltshire. Let's start then. I close my eyes. Hey, you're shaking. Are you scared? I'm not. I am. I feel Felix Honecker reassuringly grip my shoulder. I'm so pathetic. I squeeze my eyes shut, trying to calm down. But then a thought occurs to me. I'm no longer alone. For the first time since I woke up in this world, someone is here for me. Even if I make a mistake, there's someone to guide me. Even if I fail, there will be someone to remember I existed. Seth is here. You know, this name would be perfect. Oh my god. This name would be perfect if your name actually was Seth. Okay. Well. What do we have here? A cute little mind library. You will deny it, but you in fact believe that we're some kind of god. Deus Ex Machina to help you achieve your goals. Or more than that, you're terrified of us. Terrified of Charlotte Wiltshire. Say, how did it feel to watch all your classmates get turned into mincemeat? They were oh so nice to you, but bullied Miss Wiltshire all the time. Why is that, we wonder? And it was no ordinary bullying. After all, her story wasn't R-rated for nothing, was it? Just look at all these camera angles. That's all her own fault, they cried. You knew, yet did nothing to help. Because the truth is, you didn't like her at all, did you? Treating everyone like NPCs, putting herself above all of you, Miss Wiltshire was really unpleasant, wasn't she? I try to speak, but all that comes out of my mouth are pain sounds. Ah, too bad you can't counter our speech with a witty comeback, right? Alright, we don't mind giving you some freedom of speech. Oh, sorry, was that recorded on a DSi? Yeah. The Oracle waltzes around the place, falling apart and reassembling all over again. Hey, class rep. Why the sudden determination to find Wiltshire? Are you sure it's not mind control? I don't know, but I'll find her and make it clear. I couldn't understand her during her lifetime, so maybe I'll understand her in her afterlife. She seemed to know something I didn't. Are you saying are you sure you'll succeed at all? I'll succeed no matter what. Gosh, that coughing sound effect sounds like some kid was hiding under their covers playing the DSi, playing on their DSi, and then they just discovered the sound recording app. But they were doing it in the middle of the night too, and they were trying to make it so that their parents didn't hear them, which is also why they were hiding under the covers so the light wouldn't shine out of the door. That's what that sounds like. That's how low quality that is. It wouldn't be as bad if it was consistent with the other sounds, but the other sounds aren't that terrible. With Seth, it's possible. We made a deal. Oh, how lovely. But how can you be sure that your puppeteer can be trusted? Seems like you're quick to trust each passing stranger once they are even remotely kind to you. For all we know, they might be on Wiltshire's side. They're with me now. That's all that matters. They might be simply curious. It's not like they're deeply invested in your character, having known you for a few hours. Charlotte is everyone's favorite girl. And look at you, you're obnoxious. Keep quiet. You're just a pest. Sure, we'll shut up. The oracle falls apart again, turning into a pulsating mass of organs. I lay down on the floor, curling into a ball. It's okay, I can do this. Would you like to... Yeah, you keep asking me that, and now I'm real suspicious on why. Morning, how are you feeling? Whoa! My head hurts. Get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off. Hey, easy. Wait a moment, I'll run a quick test. As I thought, this is bad. Your body's rejecting the parasite. You won't last for long. Figures. How much time do I have? A week, maybe less. Can I do anything about it? No! Congrats on getting meat cancer. For how long have I been out? 3 days. We moved you back to the storage room after the operation. We? I talked to Bennett and Florence. They agreed to cooperate. I see. And Wiltshire? Still not back. I can assume she might have left to another floor. To find her, you'll have to go up. Then, second floor should be out of the question. I doubt she'd go back there. That might be true. We can narrow down the places by detecting the ones with anomalies. Oh, that would be of great help. Let's go then. Florence will help us with the coordinates. She's the tech specialist here. Follow me. Huh. Alright then. Oh, wrong way, maybe? I don't know. Hello. It's your office from the first game. Or maybe the second. I don't know. Hi, I'm Florence. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Hello, Florence. I'm Scarlet. So, Felix said you accepted the Oracle voluntarily. You'll die in a few days, right? Well, Florence, please, have some tact. Sorry. So, you two wanted me to find the coordinates or places with power anomalies detected, right? I found 4. I sent the data to your PC, Mr. Honecker. Good job, Florence. You can always count on me. Wow, you're straight from every anime ever, huh? I should probably interact with the PC. Let's see, we detected the signs of Wiltshire's presence on 4th floor, 6th floor, 9th floor, and 11th floor. The first dimension is the language land. It's located on the 4th. Alright, I'll be going then. Wait, what is it? Your condition is still unstable. Are you sure you'll be fine on your own? I don't need help and I don't trust any of you. We're nobodies to each other. Indeed, however, you won't be able to operate the elevator with your level of access. We, however, have access from floors 4 to 9. Damn it, he's right. Why not go straight to 11th floor, by the way? There's a problem with that. Anyone can go to the 11th floor, but no one comes back. It's the point of no return. So, I'd strongly advise going there last. Fine, I don't have the time or the strength to argue. Let's just go already. The sooner I find Wiltshire, the better. You don't care about anything else, huh? I'll be going with you this time, then. Let us depart. Have a safe trip, you two. Destination reached. The elevator doors slide open, and something rushes in, completely filling the room. I can't breathe. When I regain my consciousness, I find myself gasping for air. Suddenly, my mind becomes filled with the arrangements of letters, words, sentences. It's suffocating. I open my eyes after what feels like an eternity. Where? Oh, hi. I'm sorry, I don't really understand what you're saying. They're saying they saved you from drowning. It's the language of the old world. Honecker, you're okay. Well, duh, I didn't lose consciousness like you did. Where are we? In the Logos village. It's located in the dimension inhabited by the anthropomorphic languages. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Cough, cough. We don't have much time. My scanning devices detected Miss Wiltshire's presence outside of the village. Alright. What? Wait, what did I just say right now? Oh, looks like you got infected. What? Try saying something. Just like I thought. It must be because you almost drowned in the word sea. What does it mean? Is there something wrong with me? Yeah, well, you got the local version of a cold. Pros, you'll be able to understand their language. Cons, none, really. It wears off after a while. Great. Another disease. Hey, don't insult it. If anything, it's the fastest way to learn a foreign language. Albeit temporarily. Alright, fine. How do you happen to know so much? I don't happen to know. I've been studying these floors for a while. I thought of them as dimensions at first, but it would be more correct to refer to them as floors. Is that so? You're quite dedicated, huh? I just want to be like Uncle is all. Anyhow, try talking to the person who saved you. Thank you for saving me. You're welcome, dear guest. Our purpose is to serve you speakers. Feel free to ask me anything. Okay. Welcome to the Logos village. Currently, all the languages are on the verge of extinction, so we ended up uniting our lands. So we're the only village left around here. Oh. Each villager has a gift, the full knowledge of a specific language. Before, we had multiple representatives of each language. Now each language is singular. Why so? Did something happen? Yes, something happened to the word sea. My friends disappear every night. They leave the village as if something is calling them. Then they never come back. Fantastic. The word sea used to be our home. It gave birth to all of us. But then we evolved and conquered the land. However, as of late, our people keep returning to the sea. They leave without saying a word and never come back. I think I understand now. I'm sorry, but how can we get to the sea? Do you want to disappear too? No, we want to find out what's causing the disappearances. Right, Mr. Honecker? Yes, I'm sorry, but we cannot stay here. Is that so? They have to pass through the gate to get here. The gate, huh? Are there any special entry requirements? If you solve the riddle, you will pass through the gate. I figured it wouldn't be that easy. May you be blessed by the prism, and may it grant you light on its light on your journey. Here, have a cookie. It will cheer you up. Acquire a fortune cookie. Seth, new task, leave the village. Let's do our best. Hold on. Oh. It's nothing. We crack open the fortune cookie. It says 0 equals 9. What kind of fortune is that? Acquire the message inside the cookie. Hello, hello. The prism is important. The prism is bright. The prism is hope. The prism is warm. The prism is kind. The prism is wonderful. Wait, there's one right over here. What are you talking about? Alright, well, hi. If you can solve my riddle, I'll let you pass. What 4-letter word becomes short if you add a second letter to it? This couldn't get any easier. Here's your answer. It's, I hid the clues all around the village. Please find all the clues first. There's more to this puzzle than you might think. You fucker. It's not enter people's houses without their permission. Fine. Oh, that's a big one. Can I talk to the prism? May the prism grant us life. It's okay. I'm not sad my friends have left. All my friends disappeared into the sea. You can come in if you want to. Sure. Is that a clue? There's a journal lying on the floor. Might have something useful inside. We flip through the journal. Look, there's a page titled The Riddle. There's only one sentence written on it. Let's write it down. Quite a clue. Alright. God, this is... You know what this reminds me of is the album Kid A by Radiohead. We haven't saved in a while. 4 is an upside down perpendicular, it says. What? Okay. How many clues are there? May the prism grant us life. May the prism grant us love. And so on and so forth. The prism is good, the prism is great. Fuck you. Logos can be both word and discourse. Oh, but discourse is a quarantine word. Can I come in? Guess so. That's the same fucking room I was just in. Yup. Oh wait, was this one the one? We'll never know. Stick cuts. It's okay, I'm not sad my friends have left. Nothing in there either. We're deeply sorry, speakers. The quarantine is off limits. Quarantine? Yes. Here we keep the words whose meaning were tainted by the speakers, so they fell ill. Only time can heal them. That's why this is not a hospital, but a quarantine instead. They don't have the concept of medicine, huh? It's more like there's nothing they can do. A peek inside the quarantine. Oh. I will stay the hell away from that then. Did I go in this one? Yeah. What? What do you want? I need some clues to the clues. Nuts to this. Oh, I can't leave. I I can't go behind there. Is this a door? What? I don't understand what this orb in the middle is. The orb. Nothing. Again, I don't... What do you want? No! No, never mind. I thought I oversaved file 1. Oh, interesting. It only says I've been playing for 34 minutes. It doesn't keep the time from these two. Okay, well. If you can solve my riddle, I'll let you pass. Yada, yada, yada. Can you just... Oh, but I'm allowed to go in here. Welcome to the gallery. Here you can have 2 tickets. Acquire a gallery ticket. This month's expedition mind. Read the introduction text? Sure. A body. Clumsy, uncomfortable, gendered, uncertain, sexual, repulsive. A mind. A bouquet of fears and flaws and intrusive thoughts, wonderful and god-awful. They do not match, yet form a whole. Let us admire this imperfection. Exhibition Day, Charles Eiler. The disorder. Read the poem? Sure. They thought you were pretending, they thought you were kidding, they thought you'd play, they thought they'd play all along. Believe me, I do not know that you are not a liar. Anorexia/bulimia. Read the poem? Sure. Eating was wonderful, eating was awful, eating was blissful. Eating was sorrowful, eating was joyful, eating was mortifying. An apple a day couldn't keep your hunger away? These poems suck. Death of a personality. Read the poem. To you, whom I no longer know, there was no other choice. Just one can say, the other has to perish once you've failed. Right, a failure, that's what you are. You couldn't, you haven't, you didn't, you weren't able. So let me gently lower you into a tub of acid, watch you slowly dissolve as I put on your skin. There's no doubt I'll be the one. Thought yet another failure. Obsessive compulsive. Read the poem. Wash and repeat, it's not enough. Wash and repeat, it's not enough. It's not enough, it's not enough, it's not enough. Flongsol? I don't know. Read the poem? Sure. Listen, dear child, we will split the pill in 2. One half for me, to make me want to get out of bed and to work myself to exhaustion. Second half for you, to calm your heart and soothe your fears. No one will notice we're not the same. Alright. Something wrong? I'm fine. This place makes me feel sick. Well, that was seemingly pointless. And then I guess I could probably go into here. Oh! It's just the fucking quarantine. There's nothing down there. Nothing in any of the smaller houses. Both the bigger houses have nothing in them, and I am at an odds of what to do. Can I have permission, please? Somebody? If we don't pray, neither person will inevitably disappear. Can't interact with it. I'm not... Were those the clues? Did I... Oh, God damn it. Were those considered clues? Ah, you want the final clue for the little riddle, right? Here you go. What a simpleton. Hush. Quite a scrap of paper. Alright. So we have 0 equals 9. S equals 8. 4 is an upside down perpendicular. 3 visitors allowed at a time. Well, okay. Can I... That's wrong. I need a number. What? 3... What? Okay, hold on. What 4-letter word becomes short if you add a second letter to it? That question doesn't even make sense. If I add a second, do you just mean if I add another? What? How do you have 4 without also having 2? What 4-letter word becomes short if you add a second letter to it? Alright, Felix, where the hell are you now, huh? 4, S equals 8. What 4-letter word becomes shorter if you add a second letter to it? I mean, I have to think it must be a unit of time, because it's pretty impossible to decrease the length of the word by maybe the length of time that the word implies. 0 equals 9. S equals 8. 4 is an upside down perpendicular. Maybe that just means 4 is H, but it doesn't even show the right 4 for it to be an H if it's upside down. I have absolutely no idea. Okay, let's see. So let's assume that that's H. S equals 8. S H R O. It's probably O equals 9, not 0. So S H R O. Shore? No, that's not how you spell shore. Soar? Horse without an E? Okay. O-R-S-H. Orsh? Is Orsh a word? I've never heard it. But yeah, okay, so basically I need to put in 4 S R and O in it, I think. Okay, so R O S. No, okay, so 4 8 3 9. No. Well, there's a lot of different combinations that, yeah, I'm just gonna try to type in all the combinations. Hold on. Well, but okay. O-R-S-H. What could that be? Alright, what about this? Let's just find all the number combinations. Combination calculator. Let's see if that exists. And my internet is slow as hell. What? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I don't want to do that. So, 3, 4, I don't know. 3, 9, S, no, 3, 9, 8, 4. So, let's try. Oh, I know what I can do. Let's just do what I did last time that we had a number puzzle in this game. So, then this should be 9. This should be 4. This should be 8. And this should be 3. What? And that should be 3. That should be 9. This should be 4. And this should be 8. No. Okay. Then I think that this is the last... No, there's 2 more. So then this should be 8. That should be 3. This should be 9. And this should be 4. Nope, that's wrong, which means I have no fucking clue. I might just look this one up. Because they give you so little information, not even a hint as to what the word could be. Just SR. I see that there's what looks like an F next to R rated there, so I don't even know if that's right. O equals 9, but that looks more like a 0 to me, so I don't know if that's maybe not even a letter at all. And next to this, 4 is an upside down perpendicular. I don't know if that means that that's an H or if I'm just guessing. You know, the only one that we know for sure is S. So, nuts to this. This puzzle is flawed. It's dumb. They give you very little... Alright. What 4-letter word becomes longer when you add a second letter up to it? All right. Okay, so I guess it is O equals 9. Well, it's 8934, I guess. 8934. Well, okay. What? Very well. You may leave speakers. Hold on, now I'm looking at my inventory. Hopefully those are... What? No. Oh, for fuck's sake. Isn't this too much to memorize at once? Dude, I have screenshots. I have a photographic memory, so it won't be a problem, but let's write it down in any case. Acquired the memo. I challenge you to remember the directions without looking at the memo. Challenge accepted. Seth, new task. Reach the end. Okay, hold on. Oh, good, they're all gone. Well, hold on. I'm going back to that guide real quick. Maybe I can figure out what that actually said then. So, if it is 8934, that's S, what was 9? O. 3 was R. Sor? S-O-R-H? Even the answer to that, is this sore a word and I just don't know it? Let's see. No. SOAR is an acronym for the State Offices of Rural Health, I guess. But no. No, it's not. It's just dumb. Whatever. You only have one life? You seem fine. Plus, I have save files, so we're golden. Okay. Well, anyway. He gave me a memo. So, 4 up, 1 left, 3 up, 2 right, 4 up, 2 left, 3 up. Yeah, that's difficult to remember, so I'm gonna write it down too. Okay, so 4U, 1L, 3U, 2R, 4U, 2 L, and 3 U. Okay. Whoops, where's the game? There it is. Now my memo is blocked. Memo. Okay. So, if I'm assuming we're starting here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 10 out of 10. Well done, you did it without using the memo. Sort of. Here, have an achievement. I got an achievement. Brainiac or just a cheater? We're getting close. Already? Yeah, the source of this dimension's anomaly is already up ahead. Brace yourself. As we sail through the word sea. I wish the word sea was just a giant letter C. Or the whole C was made out of S-E-E, the word. Or S-E-A, better. Say, Miss Eiler. Yes? What do you plan to do when we find Wiltshire? I want to talk to her. It was clearly something she knew about this world that I didn't. Truth be told, I don't understand a lot of things about this place. There's so much different from what I was used to. Different in what way? Well, this place just doesn't make any sense. The only place even remotely resembling the true realm is the school. I've never left the second floor because of that. It was the only place where I felt safe, but Wiltshire leveled it to the ground. I have no place to belong to anymore. Kinda jittery. Are you nervous? I'm fine. The sooner I find Wiltshire, the better. I wonder if we'll discover the secret behind the disappearances of the villagers, too. Hold on tight. And so we got sucked into the pitch-black vortex. I believe that's called a whirlpool? Pardon you? Ugh, my head hurts. Mr. Honecker, are you okay? Yeah, sort of. Oh, I should have worn a hazmat suit. We're underwater? You're under words! Suddenly, Felix's features become tense. Miss Eiler, look up. I do as I'm told. And the scene that unveils before me is... the end theme to the first game. And a bunch of people, I think. What is this? Looks like we found the missing villagers. They're all tangled inside. It appears they were absorbed into this thing, whatever it is. Can we still save them? Well, halt. You cannot go any further. Who are you? I am the guardian of the word sea. I protect the Great Cluster. This is how it should be. The Great Cluster? The pure White One came and unified us. The pure White One became the core. That was both our and her wish. The pure White One. Is this about Wiltshire? Where is she? My hypothesis is that there's more than one Charlotte Wiltshire in the house. More than one? How can that be? The Wiltshire who lived on our floor never went to 4th floor, did she? However, there is something I don't understand. How are you guarding it? Isn't this word cluster the reason for the extinction of your people? The Great Cluster is not the cause, it is a consequence. Can't you just tell us what's going on? I think I get it. The Great Cluster absorbs all the existing languages into it and unifies them into one. And this floor's Charlotte Wiltshire must be in the center of all of it. She's the core of the Great Cluster. The Guardian nods in approval. The core? But why do this? Aren't your people suffering? This is how it should be. The speakers are hurting. The speakers want to understand each other, so we will endure for their sake. Looks like we've come across a purely altruistic civilization. But why does it have to be like this? The villagers aren't happy about it. If anything, they're all depressed. It does not matter. We exist to be used by the speakers. If they want to hurt, we will become their weapons. If they want to deceive, we will become their shields. If they want to connect, we will become their bridges. If this must be achieved at the cost of our lives, so be it. This is how it should be. Let's go back, Miss Eiler. Our Miss Wiltshire is not here. There's nothing we can do to help them. Right. Goodbye, Word Sea Guardian. Farewell, speakers. And so we returned to the first floor and I fell into a deep sleep. Morning, Miss Hyler. Rise and shine. I find myself unable to get up from the floor. My body feels heavy. What's wrong? Not feeling well? What about your little MacGuffin quest? Shut up. The Oracle extends their hand to me. Here, a helping hand. Things might seem a little hard right now, but let's get through it together. I don't take the Oracle's hand. Aw. If you don't accept our help, your condition will worsen, you know. My condition doesn't matter. You're nothing more than a tool, and I'll be the one to decide when to use you. So don't you dare manipulate me. Oh, you're just so afraid of being incapable, aren't you? Because, in truth, our little Miss Scarlet Isler isn't all that smart, is she? Intelligent, athletic, all around perfect, just who in the world is that? Your super ego? You only seem proper and organized when in truth you struggle with the most basic of memory puzzles. So much that you'd rather have your puppeteer solve them for you. But that's okay. You don't have to be special, you know? Just remember that we accept you just the way you are. Honecker isn't here. I should go look for him. Possibly. I'm gonna save. Alright, well, I think that this is probably a good place to stop. Because sorry. This has been a longer episode than normal, and almost an hour, so, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like and subscribe to join the Chorus Rebellion. If you have any suggestions for games for me to play or ways to make my commentating more enjoyable, don't hesitate to leave a comment. That is about it. See ya.